Good morning, student. This video covers the topic functions of management. Mainly, 5 functions are performed by management, such as planning, organizing, staffing, directing, and controlling. These 5 functions, we will discuss all 5 functions in detail in 5 chapters. But now, in brief, let us understand what function this planning, organizing, staffing, directing, and controlling perform. First is planning. It refers to determining in advance what is to be done and how it is to be done. Means it involves setting objectives and targets in advance and formulating action plan to achieve them effectively and efficiently. See, we are having lots of questions: what is to be done, how is to be done, who will do this, where it is to be done, what are the ways, what are the strategies. So question of all these, that planning functions gives the solution. We draw all the things in advance: what, when, how, who. This is totally a brain work and done by the top level management, that we have already discussed the various levels of management. This planning function is performed by top level management. Now come to the second function of management, that is organizing. How the things will be done and who will do this, what will be the rule, what are the way. It decide who will do a particular task, where it will be done, and when it will be done. Means it assigns the duties to individuals, grouping the task in various departments like individual departments, purchase department, finance department, marketing department, establishing the reporting relationship: who is answerable to whom, who belongs to which group, who is the boss, who are the subordinate. These all our relationship is defined in organizing functions, and allocating the resources required to carry out a specific plan. Different organizational structure, that is basically there are two structures: functional structure and departmental structures, that we will discuss later on when we will discuss these functions in detail in various chapter. Proper organizational techniques help in accomplishment of work and promote both the efficiency and operations and their effectiveness of result. So means how the things will be organized in a proper way. This function is performed by the management. This is also a function of top level management, how the things will be executed. And as we have already discussed, to achieve organizational goals, it is totally a teamwork. Together, everyone achieve more, then everyone is assigned a proper duty along with authority and responsibility. Now comes to the third function of management, that is staffing. It is one of the important functions. Actually, any kind of activities, any kind of duties is done by a manpower. So it is the function finding the right people for the right job. It makes sure that right people with the right qualification are available at the right place and time to accomplish the goal of the organization. And it is also known as human resource function. Staffing are one of the valuable assets for the organization. As in accounting we discuss it, it is a intangible asset. It is not shown anywhere in the organization, but the success of organization depends on this staffing. See here in picture it is shown how out of so many candidates, one candidate is selected on the basis of its qualifications, on the basis of its capabilities, and after selection there is very lengthy process of selection, taking proper examination and proper way of conducting interview, written or oral. Then after selection, proper training is given by the organization, and then one people is given assigned a duties. So this all functions, this important function is performed by management, that is staffing. Now next is directing. It tells people what is to be done, and seeing that they do it to the best of their ability. Proper direction is important. If it is properly planned, but if it is not directed to the manpower how the work should be executed, then the planning will fail. And time to time motivation is also required to motivate the people. Proper motivator, what proper motivation is required, and good leadership is also two important components of directing. Motivating means creating an environment that makes them want to work willingly, not forcefully, and enthusiastically. Leadership is influencing people to work willingly to achieve organizational goals. So, in later on, we will discuss various techniques, financial techniques, non financial incentives to motivate employee, good leadership quality, what are the quality of good leaders. That in detail we will discuss in chapter directing. It is just a brief idea what kind of function this directing performed. Directing also involves communicating effectively. Communication is also very important. The language, the way how you are making other understand, your language should be very clear, meaning should be very clear, and time to time supervising the employee at work whether they are performing according to plan or not. If any guidelines is required, give them time to time proper guidelines so that the work will be done according to the plan. There are four elements we will discuss in detail. These are motivation, leadership, communication, and supervision. See in picture it is shown how a supervisor giving the direction to the workforce to move properly towards the success. So this is what the function performed by the management by giving proper direction. Now the last function of management is controlling, means to monitor organizational performance towards the attainment of organizational goals, and this is done by following the four steps. First, establishing the standard of performance. What exactly should be the standard? It is expressed in quantity, like if your objective is to achieve sales 20% turnover in this current year, this time we will achieve 20% more sales turnover previous to last year. This is our objective, or you can say standard. Now you second step is measure the actual performance, what exactly you have achieved. If it is according to your standard, then it's okay, then you compare it, your actual performance with the established standard. And if there is a deviation, if your achievement is, your actual performance is only 10%, it is increased compared to previous year, then we are deviating by 10%. Then what corrective action should be taken to achieve our standard objective? These efforts are made where we are lacking, what initiatives are required to achieve our planned target. So that function, that controlling is one of the important functions. Then only we can judge whether we are performing according to plan or not. So planning and controlling, we will discuss in detail how they are interrelated to each other. One is planning is looking ahead and controlling is looking back. So this is what we have discussed, the various functions of management, and later on in 5 chapters we will discuss in detail about all aspects of planning, all steps of organizing, various structure of organization, various process of recruitment, and various steps to select the right candidate, proper way of various types methods of give the training to the employees, direction, that is four elements we will discuss in detail, how to motivate the employee by providing them financial incentives, non financial incentives, various leadership style, communication channel system, what should be the effective communication system, and how supervision is to be done, and various steps of controlling in detail in the coming chapters. So this is all about functions of management. Okay, thank you.